Now Trump is talking about Greenland, and just today he also said the US would start doing land strikes in Mexico against the drug cartels. Here he was on Fox News.
We are going to start now hitting land with regard to the cartels. The cartels are running Mexico. It's very, very sad to watch and see what's happened to that country, but the cartels are running and they're killing 250, 300,000 people in our country every single year.
Now, the Mexican president, who herself is quite a lefty, Sheinbaum, she said that she categorically rejects the idea of US intervention and thinks this is a terrible idea. But, Jamie, the reality is Mexico does not have control over their border, over much of their own country. It is being run by cartels. 70,000 people a year are dying from fentanyl coming over the border. So why shouldn't Trump strike the cartels?
I mean, I think he definitely should strike the cartels, but the difference between Venezuela and Mexico is Mexico, they democratically elected their president, unlike what we saw in Venezuela. So you could probably give a little bit more lenience to Trump going in and removing a dictator. What I think would be interesting is what he exactly means by hitting land. Is he planning to shift his military operation, expand on his intelligent operations? Is he trying to intensify his pressure on Mexico as a whole? That's what's going to be, I'm interested to see what his words mean by saying hitting land.
Well, we did see in Nigeria, after all of the Nigerian Christian persecution stuff reached its height, the Trump administration did strike some of the Islamists in the north that were terrorizing Christians. And so there is precedent for this. This is, of course, how they started in Venezuela, targeting the drug boats. So what do you think, Kel? Do you support it?
This is my guess. My guess is they would do targeted airstrikes. They're not going to send in ground troops or anything like that, but really precisely targeted airstrikes. My assumption is they've got very good intelligence, so they know exactly where these cartel headquarters are, and they can strike them with missiles that even the cartels haven't ever noticed before, and do a lot of damage. I wonder if behind the scenes he's talking to the Mexican president and she's saying, we can't control these buggers, can you do something about them? But you understand I'll have to protest publicly because my people will expect me to do that. I don't think he's going to do this unless he knows where he's going and he knows what the reaction is going to be. So I suspect Marco Rubio is a very good Secretary of State. He engineers very good deals. I would guess he may be talking to Claudia Sheinbaum and saying, look, you can't control these people. We'll control them for you. This is what we do. Be very precise, very narrow, just hit the headquarters of the various drug cartels. And her response might be after diplomatic negotiations, go ahead, I'll make some noises publicly, but it's a good idea.
Yeah, look, I think there could be some merit in that. Of course, another sticking point in the US-Mexico relationship was the remittance tax, because billions of dollars get sent back to Mexico. Trump said one of his election promises was that's going to be taxed and collect millions of dollars for the government. So maybe there could be some give and take on that. And of course, you know, for Trump, it's all about the art of the deal. So I think you're right, Kel. There's probably a lot more to this story that we're not seeing.
Yeah, let's wait and see. It'll develop. I mean, Trump is good at doing the precise strikes. The strike in Iran, not a democracy, I grant you, but the strike by the bunker buster bombs that wiped out Iran's nuclear capacity was precise, it was narrow. The American military are very smart. They've got very good intelligence. They're very good at doing this sort of thing. So I think he's got options.